Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Cade and today I have for you guys some more Fortnite Battle Royale. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new week and see what it has in store for us. We're going to be looking at the map and where you can find the treasure map and also where it leads. So if you guys do enjoy this kind of content, make sure to leave a like on this video. That really helps out. But let's get into it. So first I want to talk about the map and the tier. So this map is in Retail Row and this has honestly been one of the easiest weeks. So as you'll see in a minute, we're going to go over to this antenna place and you just have to break the little iron things that are on the wall, as you'll see, and it's right there. I don't know for 100% sure that it always spawns here, but I'm pretty sure this is where it spawns most of the time. I've gone there several times. I haven't seen it anywhere else, so I'm pretty sure this is where it spawns, and I didn't really know right away because this is the first time I did it, but I've gone back several times. So I was like, wait, is it not here? And then I turned around and it's on the other side. So I think it's random which one of these 4 spots it spawns, but I'm pretty sure it will be in this antenna area, and that's what it looks like. It's pretty cool. And so as you guys can obviously tell, that's whaling. And so at this point, we decided to head over to whaling and check it out. Now, we haven't gotten much action so far, unfortunately, but when we do go into Lonely Lodge, we find some more people and that kind of stuff. So next, I wanted to talk about the vending machines. A little bit later in this video, you guys will see some vending machines. I believe we find 2 in this video, so yeah, that's really fun. But as we're heading over to Lonely Lodge, I wanted to talk about where you can find these vending machines. So I'll show a picture right now on screen of where you can actually find these vending machines. And this was a map made by a Fortnite source who knows a lot about Fortnite, and they went into the game and found all the spots that they could find vending machines. And if you guys know, the vending machines just came out yesterday. So today is Thursday, so they came out on Wednesday, and they are pretty cool. So you trade in materials for different things, and they're different rarities. So common ones give you common items, rare ones give you rare items, uncommon give you uncommon items and all that kind of stuff, and epic ones give you epic items. And so they're not always in these spots. So as you guys can tell on the map that you guys saw, there seems to be a lot of them. Well, they don't always spawn. They have about the same spawn rate as chests, as I can tell. I don't know the actual spawn rate. They didn't release how often they spawn or not, but it seems to be about probably the same as chests. So about 50% is when you'll actually find these. But it's pretty cool. And here's where we actually find somebody. This guy had wood and we're already like halfway through the game. I don't understand how that's all he had. But yeah, so as you guys will see in a minute, we find those vending machines and they're really cool. And if you guys do want to use them, make sure you stock up on your materials. They take different amounts, but I think it's only 100 for the common ones, but it just keeps going up at that point, and how much materials it costs for each things. And in the legendary ones, you can get legendary scars. So what it outputs is random. So if you find a legendary one, that doesn't necessarily mean you can get a legendary scar, but it's gonna have 3 legendary items in it: 1 for wood, 1 for stone, and 1 for iron. And I believe the legendary items all cost 800 or something like that. So it's pretty cool. But next, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is really cool and that a lot of people have been talking about in Fortnite. So recently, if you guys have noticed, about 3 weeks back, there was a meteor that came in the sky, and also, if you guys noticed, there was telescopes looking up the sky, kind of pointing towards the sky, kind of telling us to look at the sky. And if you guys don't know, that many people think that means the end of Tilted. So as you guys know, Epic at the beginning of this season said that this season was going to be out of this world, and it already has been. They've had a ton of amazing things, a ton of amazing updates, and they've had the astronaut suits, which have been really cool, and all that kind of stuff. But of course, with this with this meteor, people have a bunch of theories, and it makes sense because there obviously has to be something. There's not just going to be a meteor in the sky for no reason. So what people are thinking right now is that because the community doesn't like Tilted as much. Now, I personally like Tilted, but a lot of other people don't necessarily like it just because it makes the middle of games very slow, and half of the lobby goes to Tilted, and then you don't see anybody for a while, and then at the end of the game it picks back up. But it just kind of messes with the way that Fortnite's supposed to be played, even though I think it's pretty cool. But a lot of people think that, this is how they're going to take it out. So they're going to send this meteor, and it's going to hit Tilted Towers and get rid of Tilted Towers at the end of this season or sometime soon. And a lot of people are thinking that, that they had added this and then that it was going to be an April Fool's joke, but we know that's not true because April Fool's has already passed, and it doesn't really seem like a thing that Epic would do, doing an April Fool's joke like that big. Maybe they said they were going to add the jetpacks and then didn't add them. That could be a good April Fool's, but this has a lot of different things, and it's very intricate the way that this is working so far. So the first one is that they're going to take out Tilted. The next one is that this is going to make a new map. So a lot of people think that this meteor is going to miss our map and it's going to make a second map, and that would mean that we would get another map, which would be really cool, and it wouldn't necessarily mean that we would have to get rid of this map. This map would still be here, but it would like be random, or you could pick which map you were going into, and that's what a lot of people think. Now, the reason that I don't necessarily think that could be true is because I feel like they do so many updates. Epic does so many updates on this game, and they're just so good about keeping the game that I feel like they wouldn't necessarily have time to create a second map. And also, this map hasn't had everything that could have been done to it. I feel like we could do a lot more with this map. Now, that's not saying I don't like that idea. I just don't think that that's where Epic's at right now. Now, of course, I don't know what Epic's thinking, so for all I know, that's exactly what they're going to do. But in my mind, that's not exactly what's going to happen. So now, the next theory, there's a bunch of theories, but I'm just telling you guys the main three that I think, are the highest possibility. The next one is that it's not going to hit our map, but it's not going to create a second map. It's just going to create a little off place where you can go. So it'd be, maybe the size of the lobby when you're getting in the loading lobby. Maybe something that big where you can get onto it from a bridge, or you can land there and you could go there, and it's like a crater or something like that, or it's like a meteor that hit the ground. And that's a lot of people's ideas. So there's a couple of reasons that I think that this is probably the most likely out of these three, although I don't really know. The first reason I think it's most likely is because it's something that they could have added in without a bunch of effort. Another map would have taken a lot of hard work and time. This, not necessarily as much. And if they were taking out Tilted with this, I think that, that would be a great idea, and that it's definitely a possibility. But one of the reasons that I don't really think that it's, that it would make much sense is because they said this season was going to be out of this world, and I think that they've been planning this for a while, and I don't think that they've been planning to take out Tilted ever since they took it in, which was just a little bit before the third season. So I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do, but also, as you guys can see on screen now, I'll get back to my point, but I just want to show you guys, this is how you switch. So if you don't like what you see on screen and you don't want to wait for the next one, you just hit it with your pickaxe and it'll switch. But now we're going to go into another gameplay where I got a bunch of kills and then my game lagged out. It was super annoying. So I got, I think, like 5 kills right off the bat, and then another one a little bit later on, but my game lagged out at the end. And I think there was like 7 people left when it lagged out. It was really annoying, but that's alright. So what I was saying is, that it doesn't seem super possible that, this is how they're going to take out Tilted. Though, if they did that, I think that would be super awesome. Because, Epic is already doing so many good things with this game. And if they were to do something like this, that would just be amazing. That would be epic, honestly. The cheesy joke was intended. But the reason I think that, that would be so cool is because most game creators, if there was something that wasn't working in their game that they added, for example, Tilted Towers, and they decided that they needed to take it out, most games would just say to the community, I'm sorry, it's not working, as you guys know, because you're the ones that don't really like it, and so we're going to take it out. But if Epic were to do it this way, that would be crazy, because not only would they be adding backstory to why it was taken out, it was hidden with an asteroid, but this would take so much work for them to do just because of the storyline and all that kind of stuff, and it would just honestly be pretty awesome. Now I don't know that that's exactly what's going to happen, but any of these 3 possibilities, if they're what happens, I think that Epic is just doing a phenomenal job with this game, with all the updates, just keeping us super intrigued and keeping us, wanting to know what's happening. And, if they did this, I think that would be super cool. And honestly, whatever they do with this meteor thing, I'm sure is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to set up Season 4 to be even better than this season, which is hard to believe. But, I just think that's what's going to happen. So I want to get on to my next point. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support on the Far Cry videos. So I created a Far Cry series, if you guys know, if you've been watching them. If not, make sure to check them out. I'll leave a little card right here. But make sure to check them out. It was super cool. It's just super fun to play that game, and that game is pretty awesome. So if you guys agree with me, leave down in the comments. But I think that game could possibly win Game of the Year. It's so intricate, and it's breaking so many records that Ubisoft has set, and it's just honestly super cool what that game's doing, and it's really fun. If you guys haven't played it, I'd highly recommend getting it and playing it. It's a very fun game, and it's just super, intriguing and that kind of stuff, just to see how the game works. And also, if you guys haven't watched those videos, I would really appreciate it. I've been uploading every single day this week. I'm going to try to keep it going. I'm going to try to keep uploading every single day. I want to be more consistent with you guys. I want to put a little bit more hard work into this. I want to get the editing better. I want to get everything better, because I want to bring you guys the content that you guys want. And honestly, I really enjoy making you guys videos. It's so much fun. I just enjoy all the support that we're getting. And I've seen a couple comments on my videos that have been super encouraging. One was, that one guy said that I make awesome content and to keep it up. That was really cool. And then if you guys know Z-Man from the streams, he's pretty cool around here. He just is always encouraging me, and so are you guys, and I just appreciate it. And we're not growing a lot right now, but hopefully in the future we will be. And right now we are just we're making awesome content, and I just appreciate all the love that you guys show. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy, and other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.